Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you my review of the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15. But before starting this video, I want to thank Intel and Asus for sending out the laptop for me to review and for sponsoring this video. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 is a premium gaming laptop that offers probably one of the coolest design and functions I've seen on any laptop. This is also probably the most powerful laptop I've featured on this channel, and the specs on this are insane. You can get the Zephyrus Duo 15 in multiple different spec variants, and here I'll be having the Intel Core i7 model with the Nvidia GeForce RTX 2070 Super and the 300Hz gaming display. In this video as well, I'll be talking over all the main components of a laptop, including its build quality and design, port selection and input, keyboard and trackpad, sound quality, displays, performance and battery life. But before starting off the review and going over these aspects, I want you guys to see the available accessories that the laptop offers. So inside the box of the laptop, you get a Asus ROG Ranger backpack, the Asus ROG Eye webcam, a wrist rest for the laptop, and the Asus ROG Delta gaming headset. These are probably the best accessories I've seen on a laptop, and all of them are really high quality and premium. So now, going on to the first main aspect, which is the build quality and design of the laptop. The Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 is actually a very sleek looking gaming laptop made completely out of metal. From the first impressions of it, you can tell that it is really premium as you get that matte finish along with a single glossy reflective stripe and a glossy ROG logo on the back that looks clean. Keeping on to that matte and glossy look, the sides of the screen all have that same striped finish that looks good. It does have quite a boxy shape to it, which I actually really liked, and it only curves at the edges slightly. The main unique thing for this laptop alone is its pop-out secondary display that makes it much more versatile than any other laptop out. The hinge for the second screen is really smooth and is solid with no give to it whatsoever. It pops up whenever you open up the laptop in this smooth way, and even while pushing in with some force, it doesn't have any weakness there. So the overall laptop is really built well in terms of its construction. The laptop is even thin and light considering it has a second screen and all these powerful specs. It weighs in at around 2.4 kilos and is only 21mm thick, which is honestly small enough to not be a problem for portability. Overall, I have nothing but good things to say about the build quality. The port selection and input on the laptop is really solid too. On the back, you get to see a USB 3.1 Type A port, a HDMI port and an Ethernet port. On the right, you see two USB 3.1 ports and one USB Type-C port. Finally, on the left, you get to see the headphone and microphone jacks along with power in. This should be more than enough for most people, and the only slight negative about this would be the fact that all the ports are so spread out, so you have cables running out of every side. One thing you'll notice when you see and use the laptop though is that it's missing a webcam, which might be the only big omission on this laptop. This is honestly a big disappointment considering the fact that most work people do these days is on their laptop or desktop, and a webcam is an integral part in that. Asus probably chose the worst time to not include this, but one silver lining in that is that they do include an external webcam, which in terms of quality at least is much better than 90% of laptop webcams. The keyboard and trackpad are really good too, even though the positioning on them is a bit weird. The keyboard on this features clicky chiclet keys, which have a decent amount of travel and offer good feedback. The only thing to get used to is the positioning of the keyboard, which is near the bottom of the laptop due to the second display, but I personally got used to it very quickly. The trackpad is also different as it is vertically positioned instead of the normal horizontal alignment. Other than positioning, the trackpad does have a smooth glide and is very accurate with clicky dedicated buttons. You can also turn the trackpad into a number pad just by pressing the top left corner, and it is a good addition to save space and not miss a feature. Next up are the speakers, and they are also genuinely really good. They have clear sound and don't sound muddled in any of the frequencies. It does lag a little in loudness, but it is fine for laptop speakers. The display on the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 is its biggest selling point, and it is the best part about it in my opinion. With my gaming model, you get a main 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display at 300Hz, and it covers 100% of the sRGB color space. The secondary screen is also a really sharp 14-inch 4K IPS touchscreen that at times looks even better than the main display in terms of sharpness. The main display has really vibrant colors, good sharpness, and is very bright on its highest setting. The main attraction for me on this is the buttery smooth 300Hz, which feels really good just using the laptop regularly, and gaming is one of the best experiences on this display you could get on a laptop. For editing also, I feel like this model is good, even though it is on the warmer side in terms of colors. The second display though is where it comes in with usefulness. There are multiple different functions of the display itself, and it really helps in multitasking, as you can have one or two things running on the second screen while you are doing something on your main screen. Personally, I find this the most useful if you are a streamer, as you can have your OBS and chat open up on the second screen while you game on the main screen. Overall, the display is even better than what I initially thought, and for some users, it is a system seller alone. In the performance segment, the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 shines as it should. Its specs include an Intel Core i7-10875H CPU, 32GB of RAM, a 1TB SSD, and the Nvidia GeForce RTX 2070 Super Max-Q. These are some absolutely insane specs, and the laptop performs extremely well. I've done a full video on the performance of this laptop, which you can check out here or from the link in the description, but in conclusion, you can easily do any task you want on this laptop smoothly. Some things I would like to mention about the software on this laptop is that there is a weird and annoying bug where if you close the second display or turn it back on, for some reason it opens up a preview of Discord if you have it running in the background, and you have to close it by opening Discord and then closing it again. Also, one tip for getting the full performance of the laptop is to open up the Armoury Crate software, and in the system configuration tab in the GPU mode, change it from Optimus mode to discrete mode, and make sure you turn on the 3ms overboost for the display. These changes will allow the laptop to run the GPU in full performance mode rather than run with integrated and dedicated GPUs mixed. Thermals on the laptop are really good, and it never gets even remotely warm on the keyboard surface even while gaming. It stays silent whenever it's at idle or not using much power, but it does ramp up the fans while gaming, and they are pretty audible. Still, it's not the worst I've seen, and it stays cool inside at all times. The battery life on the laptop is also good for a gaming laptop and for what it is. On discrete GPU mode, with my regular usage without gaming and with half the brightness on both screens, it ran for around 4 to 5 hours, which I think is actually respectable considering the high powered components and the screens. Also, if you run it on low performance mode with battery saver, you should be able to get through most of your day without having much issue. So the final verdict for the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 is that it is without a doubt the best laptop I've tested or looked at. It has some of the most unique and useful features on any laptop and performs really great with no major drawback. Therefore, if you have the money to get this, or you want something for streaming or content creation, this is undoubtedly the best option to go for. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching, and again, a huge shout out and thank you to Intel and Asus for sponsoring this video, as without them sponsoring this video would not have been possible. Also, before you click off, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.